I've made several offers and taken considerable measures to facilitate her return to work, such as hiring a nanny, having my mother-in-law move in, and keeping a work-from-home schedule to accommodate her. Still, here we are. I am already in therapy for myself because my job can be psychologically and physically demanding. Since I can't receive the support I need at home, mentally or physically, I've chosen therapy over seeking consolation elsewhere or at the bottom of a bottle. I've tried to explain my concerns to my wife, but as I indicated in my earlier piece, she has a history of outperforming me. And here we are. My in-laws are still married. Given the conditions in our household, my mother-in-law moved in to help my wife, while my sister-in-law and her family returned to their parents' home for personal reasons. This agreement allows my sister-in-law and her family to save money as they rebuild their lives, and my wife and I benefit from my mother-in-law's assistance, allowing us to keep a closer eye on her while she receives her bi-monthly treatments. My wife is suspected of having postpartum depression, PPD, based on questionnaire results, as well as a history of symptomatic OCD and ADHD among other ailments. She has repeatedly declined evaluations and denied the outcomes. I knew what I was getting into when I married her, and I loved and accepted my wife's imperfections as much as she did mine, at least at the moment. Spare me the "I don't feel sorry for you," and "I pity you." I am just like any other man who fell in love and wanted to give his person the best of himself and the world he could provide. But again, here we are. There are many manly men out there or members of the so-called Red Pill Nation, who may blame me for remaining in this scenario. While I understand different points of view, I'll be honest, if this scenario had simply touched my life, I would have left long ago. But, as one Redditor once stated in a previous comment that remained with me, I am the kind of person who will take a bullet for his kids. Perhaps this was said in a different context, but to protect my children from harm, whether physical or mental, I would take the proverbial bullet if necessary. I'd like to think that other fathers feel the same responsibility to protect their children. That is why I have endured so much. For the time being, I'd rather my wife utilize me as an outlet for whatever her troubles are, rather than projecting her negativity onto our children. Thank you all for your comments and support. I've met a lot of strangers who've turned into excellent Reddit pen friends, and some of them have followed my adventure from start to finish. I'm shocked at how far this has spread across many subreddits and platforms. Whether you love me, loathe me, or think it's all a lie, thank you for all of your critical feedback and DMs. My children and I are going to be fine moving forward. Now for an update, the end of an era.